Hi everyone, I'm Candice Moodley. I'm the Corporate Services Executive at the Energy and Water Sector Education and Training Authority, otherwise known as the EWSeta. So the EWSeta is one of 21 SETAs in the country. We're established under the Skills Development Act, and we are mandated to facilitate skills development and training specifically in the energy and water sectors. And how we do that is through a number of initiatives. So we first start with planning. So it's really important for us to understand what the skills, requirements and needs are of our sector as a whole. So everything we do is generally industry-led, and through that data we then are able to assess what kind of skills are required now and in the future to address our energy and water challenges that we currently have as a country, and there are many, and so the role that we play as EWSeta is really critical, but we cannot play that role without the support of industry, and that's why employers, particularly in the planning phase of what we do, is really important, and to get them to work with EWSeta is one of our major strategic focus areas. Then from planning, we obviously implement various skills development initiatives. They have always, I suppose, historically been around learnerships and apprenticeships, especially because our sectors are so technical. So the technical skills requirements is high. We are lacking in technical skills in the country, so we put a lot of emphasis there. But of late, we've obviously realized, especially with the just energy transition, that a lot of industries are needing more than just long-term learnerships or qualifications. They actually need the shorter programs and the short courses for upskilling and reskilling their workforce. So EWSeta has moved our focus a lot to those areas, whilst obviously not neglecting the traditional mechanisms for skills development. Work-based learning is also very, very important. It's important for our young people to have access to workplaces so that they have I think the relevant skills and the practical knowledge for when they actually do get into the workplaces at the end of the day. And there again, we appeal to industries to work with us. We also do quality assurance and compliance. So it doesn't matter if it's a qualification that is EWSeta registered or another sector is implementing it. We are the quality assurance body that will need to quality assure that training, so that we know that at the end of the day our learners are getting quality training, that they are certified, and that they have confidence, and so do the employers, in terms of the skills they get at the end of the day to really take the country forward. EWSeta has been, I think, a long-term partner of the Africa Energy Indaba for many years, and the reason why this is such an important event for us is primarily because it is the primary energy event on the continent on an annual basis, and the profile of the attendees are really strategic, and that is why EWSeta is here, because we need to actually reach those strategic decision makers, from policy and regulatory bodies through to industry, through to research and academic institutions that attend. We have a role to play in all of those areas, and we can't do it without knowing who we have to speak to and using the opportunity provided by Africa Energy Indaba to really network and engage with these role players. Particularly in the country right now, everybody knows about the energy challenges and crisis that we face, and skills development is very often, I would say, neglected in terms of a strategic agenda point, but Africa Energy Indaba has really elevated the discussion around skills development, I think importantly so, and they provide EWSeta the opportunity to reach out and talk about the skills development challenges and priority areas that, over and above just other issues, are so important if we really do want to have an energy secure future. You know, we love the fact that we can come here. We are given platforms that we can present our mandate at, that our leadership is given the platform and opportunities to engage other CEOs and even political leaders to see how we can influence some of the policy and regulatory changes that are turning around. And at the end of the day, I think it's very beneficial for all parties involved, and we really do get a return on investment for being here for these few days. So we hope to partner with Africa Energy Indaba for the long run.